and part 2. So if we were watching cartoons like I did when I was little, when we last left our heroes. So so what we're looking at here now, it's a little bit bigger, you know, that kind of thing. Again, we're given information we don't need. We're given a lot of information. Okay, it's like when somebody tells you the story and then like inside the story they go on like a side quest to tell you information about somebody that you don't need, and then they come back to the story and then you get lost because all of a sudden now you want to know more about Dave who has nothing to do with the main story. All right. Look at the problem. We are literally all right, it says EC, right? That's from here. Wait, let's get a better color. Let's make it stand out. Don't y'all wish y'all had a real teacher? Nope. All right. So from here to here. All right. So, do we really need to dive into this 49 right now? No, that's why I said that's some of the information we don't need right now. Okay, we're going to kind of put that to the side and kind of hold off on it. It's kind of like some of those people that can only eat their food, not only their food can't touch, but they have to eat like one thing of food at a time. Okay, that's fine if that's you. Okay, yeah, you got to eat all your mashed potatoes first, and then you have to eat all this. Yeah, this is your problem. Okay, so from D to B is 30. Okay, from here to here is 30. This is 16. This has to be what? $14. Awesome. All right. Now, if this whole thing is 49, I think I just went on a side quest that I didn't need to. Nobody stopped me. If this whole thing is 49, all right. I don't know. This one might have a little bit more. And let's see. If this is 49, if this is 14,
16 plus 14, and then minus, and 49 minus whatever that is.
Yeah. So let's think about it. We're looking for this section that's highlighted. So the whole thing is 49. 49 minus 14 is 35. That's actually what we need to. So we didn't go on a side quest, I don't know. Words are hard. Okay. Almost accidentally drunk my microphone. See, I hadn't done these problems. Can y'all tell? Yeah. Y'all are like, yeah, you seem like you don't know stuff. Yeah, but I also like figuring stuff out the same time y'all do. Alright, I and K. Alright. Let's not do that again. So we want to know. So if we find this section, we can subtract it. We can subtract this from 49. All right. So we can say from this right here, we can say 31 minus 12 Okay, somebody said it before I could do it. So 19. Okay, good. Yep, that math wasn't mathing in my head. Sorry. So this section is 19, and then if we subtract 19 from 49, we should have that pink section. So 49 minus 19 should give us 30. Hey, 30. 30 is our answer. Okay. Now, some of y'all are like, how are you getting this? Well, if I'm going too fast, let me know. But this one I kind of broke down a little bit more than I did number 7. I said if we look from here to here, that's how we get this section. And then we subtract this section from here. Now, are 7 and 8, they seem a little difficult? Yes. Will we probably have some of those on the test? No, probably not. But I like kind of, see if y'all can think a little bit. Some of y'all are like, you're making me think in the morning. Okay, outside of high school, you're going to have to think on most days that end in Y. Okay, just little FYI, BT dubs. That's all of them. Okay. Now, example C. All right, this is where I think the State Department of Education in Alabama got it wrong. Okay, because now they thought, oh, geometry has nothing to do with algebra. Okay. Wrong. So here's the next thing. It says when a segment is made basically look like an algebra problem. Alright. What is this whole length? 23. I didn't grab the directions. The directions we're supposed to see here. We're supposed to find X. Okay, that was the directions that we were supposed to do. I didn't grab those. Sorry. It's bad, Mr. Jeffries. Alright. So all this stuff adds up to 23, correct? Yeah. So all I did was add up those sections. Some of you are like, oh gosh. Now, I like to draw a wall when I do my big equations like this. That way I can know how to do things. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to look for like terms. So I'm going to combine my x's over here. And then I'm going to combine all my numbers. Yeah, 6, 7. Alright, so x and 2x is 3x. See, negative 6 plus 9. This is plus 3 minus 9. This is minus 16. 23. Alright, how did I get that? Well, I said x plus 2x. That's how I got 3x. Negative 6 plus 9 minus 19. That's how I got 16. Because I just combined like terms. Rootin' tootin' day in math. Alright, what do you think we do next? Does anybody know? Does anybody remember? Has anybody ever seen a problem like this before? Yeah, I know you have because it's in the 7th and 8th grade standards. Yeah. Do we subtract 16? Yeah, we do the opposite. Solving equations should like be a teenager's fam jam because you do the opposite. Y'all love doing the opposite of what you're told anyways. If it's side by side, I must divide. If it looks like a fraction, I multiply. So x equals 13. Now, are we going to have a whole lot of those? I don't know. Might have one or two. Maybe not as big. But, yeah, I usually try the hardest things first to see where people are at. Some people are like, why? Because you never know who actually is going to, you know, chime on. Chime on, chime on. All right. So everybody got this example written down? I know it will be in Schoology later. All right. I think I accidentally locked this one already, but I need to unlock it and make it bigger. Oh, I didn't. Yes. I know some of the lessons this week, excuse me, they hadn't been very big. Some of the are kind of hard to see. Some of the stuff, options for this we hadn't had because of not having the internet. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this one up and then I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to see if y'all can solve it and then we're going to come back. Alright, so all this 13 plus 16 plus 2x minus 18 equals 4x minus 29.
Where did you get 16? That is 6.
Well, I just thought it said 16. My bad. And I wrote it again. Ah! Yeah, I got it on the third try. Woohoo! Sorry, being human. Alright, I'm going to stop this recording. They're going to actually do this one. And we're going to come back. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe to the bell. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.